Hello students, and welcome to Political Science 102, Introduction to American Government. This is the Module 1 announcement, and since you are just starting out with class, I thought I'd just take you on a walk through our course website. So each module, you can always enter to the current module through Enter Class here. And then I have some course links, so the syllabus, how to contact me, and then some tech support for you here. So entering class for the first time, you'll see that I begin with what I call Learning Module 0. It's an orientation. So please get started there and read through the welcome message, which I'll take you through right now. Let's see, let me make sure this is sized correctly. Before the orientation module just introduces you to the course, especially to Canvas, and then some of other important information. Before you do anything to convey that you've attended class and that you intend to attend, please, by the close of day 1 of the term, fill out this Getting to Know You survey. Okay. Take you through, this is what the survey looks like. I have detailed directions in all your quizzes and surveys. Here's your link to Tech Help. I also have that on the home page. Important information, please have a look at over it on how I'll be communicating over the course of the semester. Helpful reminders and learning support for our semester together. To get you started, I really highly recommend the top 10 tips for incoming community college students. I think you'll enjoy that. There's a student Q&A, I call it the Student Cafe, where you can go after hours just to ask questions or even answer questions that your peers in class might be, and so a good way to build community. This is some information on honors contract. If that's something that you might be interested in, or if you don't know, check out this page on honors contracts. And then alongside voting and election information, I also have an ongoing election 2024 discussion that's online as well, which should be a lot of fun. So that should take you through the orientation module. So here we are on the welcome page to Module 1, and my module welcomes are pretty standard. I begin by introducing what the module topics are and the corresponding learning objectives so that you know what you will come out understanding. And so here are my learning objectives for Module 1. So I call the syllabus, which is essentially the rule book for our class constitution. So that's really your first and one of the most important readings of the semester. So read that. And then also the second goal of this module is for you to introduce yourself to me, the professor, and your classmates, and also interact and respond to your classmates. And I also will be putting my bio up on the introductory Getting to Know You discussion board. Distinguish between what political scientists and lay people's understandings of politics are. And so this is a pretty technical article. And so I would encourage you to, if you find it to be very technical, just to check out my lecture that simplifies it even prior to reading it. And then there's finally another reading which will help you fulfill this final learning objective of being able to assess the credibility of information and evaluate instances of misinformation. Okay? So as I mentioned with the learning objectives, the syllabus is your first reading. Check out Canvas. I will be holding a live welcome session, and I will record that for those of you that can attend. As with all modules, there's 2 quizzes. There's one on the syllabus, which is technically your first reading, and then there's another quiz on the 10 things political scientists know that you don't, or that lay people don't know. And then there's discussions. We have one more discussion than in most modules in Module 1, because I'll be asking you to introduce yourself to class. And then we'll start our discussion of current events, and every module will have a current events discussion by looking at a really important piece I've been assigning for a while. It comes out of the Seattle Public Library, and it's called the Fake News Survival Guide. And so that's your first kind of discussion to get us all on the same page with current events. Never any silly questions. If you have any questions, put them up on the Student Cafe. I forgot to mention that is worth bonus points at the end of the term. I have office hours, which I change for every module. So check out your Canvas module for those dates. Those times and days for Module 1. They'll be different for Module 2 and so forth. So I try to sprinkle various times throughout the semester. We're an asynchronous online class, which means most of you are probably here so that you have some flexibility in taking this class. Okay, and if those hours don't work for you, I use Calendly to schedule appointments, so you might want to check that out as well. Wishing you a great learning experience in the class and in Module 1. Welcome to American Government. Take care, everyone. See you in the next video.